Hi, welcome to HeKate's Crossing. Now, watching Samhain Prep Spread by Tara from Kittens, Weights and Tarot. And just realised something. Forgot. Yes. Sorry, Tara. Okay, so watching Tara's Samhain Prep Spread. Okay, so I wanted to do it myself. I'm thinking, now what decks do I want to use? Because I have a lot of different decks for different reasons that I think would work quite well for this spread. So let's have a look at, I'm just going to try something a little differently here. And I just want to check out, I feel like I'm missing something. Okay, so let's do, just want to grab one more of Justine's decks here. The ritual one as well. So, do something a little different here. Okay, so just take a nice deep breath. Okay, so let's start with spiritually. So with the spiritual part of the spread. So we're going to do cards 1 and 2 in regards to spirituality. Okay. I think I might actually have to close that blind. Sorry guys. Ah, that's better. Not so bright, maybe. Okay, so that's 1 and 2. Let's do spiritually. Okay, so let's do mentally. Physically. Physically. Okay. Then I'm going to do emotionally. Ooh. Okay, so now we're going to do, let me just move these to one side. Okay, so we've got Okay. Then we have what to bring in. Sorry, just going to move in a bit of space here. Okay, so what to bring in. And what to leave behind. I know my table's a bit of a funny side, but anyway, so let's have a look at spiritually. So spiritually, we've got the Queen of Chalices with Calling in the North, which is about having a safe environment. So I feel it's very much about nurturing spiritually. We need to be able to nurture our emotions or our intuition. Actually, I'm getting here a lot about intuition, nurturing our intuition in regards to our empathic energy, our clairsentient abilities, with making sure we've got a safe environment, which is interesting. And we've also got to make sure to call in the good energy inwards is by dealing with the battles, our spiritual battles at this time. So that's an interesting spread there. I call north, I call. So that's interesting. So mentally, we have this sense of bringing everything together. Again, we've got a lot to do with our emotions, even mentally, our perception of our emotions, and by what we're seeing in the cards or in the messages that we receive, how we deal with them emotionally, even mentally, is really important. And here we've got this sense, oh, it's interesting, of being heartbroken in some way with the choices that we have lying ahead. And it is to do with our connection of our ancestors, which is an interesting cards there. So mentally, so that's quite interesting. Next we've got physically here, we've got this sense of isolation, and maybe we're feeling like we are, physically it might feel like we're in ruin, we're broken, and that's why we're in isolation with the situation. And we might be feeling like we're needing to sort of stand tall, actually stand strong, as we learn and gather knowledge. It's an interesting one. Okay, so here we have emotionally, we've got this sense of trying to find a peaceful solution by being patient, by not being in a hurry as we prepare for this time of the year, making sure we're not rushing things through. Again, we've got the sense of a steady progress, allowing us to grow, to feel the guidance, and making sure that we're protected and what we want to actually bring into our journey as well. So that's quite interesting. Okay, so what do we actually need to leave? What are we bringing in spiritually? What are we bringing in spiritually? Three of Wands. Again, that sort of, we're bringing in spiritually I feel like this is preparing for our goals, looking towards the goal. which is interesting. So what are we actually leaving behind spiritually? Oh, the world. So it's definitely a shift. We're leaving behind the past. Okay, spiritually, leaving behind the past. Mentally, what are we bringing in mentally? We've got Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like we're bringing in some good luck, some good fortune in the process, actually. And what are we actually leaving behind? Okay, we're leaving behind our potential. Leaving behind, yeah, leaving behind what we thought was our potential. Leaving behind, it's interesting. Okay, physically, what are we bringing in? It's Four of Pentacles. So we're bringing in the ability to put something aside. We're actually bringing something in to actually bring in something physically. Okay, so what are we leaving behind? The need to control. We've got the Emperor there, need to control. And emotionally, what are we bringing in emotionally? Seven of Swords. To be empowered, emotionally empowered in our journey. So what are we leaving behind emotionally? Queen of Cups. Maybe our wounds. Our wounds. We're leaving behind some past hurts. Wow, so that was quite an interesting spread using the Silver Witchcraft with the Altar cards, the Supernatural Tarot with the Samhain Oracle, the Witches Compendium of Witches. We've got ritual cards with the altar cards. Oops, and I just knocked all the Angel Tarot by Travis McHenry with the Occult Tarot by Travis McHenry. So quite a cool spread. So interesting. So that's it from me. Don't forget to check the links down below. Check the links on my channel. Like, subscribe and ring the bell so you know when the next video will be. I will put the original video down below so you can sort of see what's going on. And unfortunately my table is not that big. Okay, so that's it from me. Take care.